It gives me great pleasure to invite Rosie and Johanna on stage to come and share with us their story, hopefully of more inspiration, because I happen to know a thing or two about Rosie, so I'm expecting wonderful things, Rosie.
No pressure, Melanie. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. My name is Rosie, and this is Johanna. So just about Johanna, Johanna is one of the most amazing people I've ever met in my life. So it's a great privilege for us to be here to share our PfP journey, and we are going to desperately try to be on time. So Johanna's going to tell you a little bit about our school.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Johanna Ramodike, the principal of the PfP Full Service School. Full Service School, maybe to those who don't know what Full Service School is just an ordinary public school which caters or which registers even learners with, regardless of their capabilities. It's situated in Davidton. It's a no-fee paying school. There is staff of 42, that is 35 teaching staff, including the learner support educators, that's the teachers who are taking care of the learners who've got challenges. And then 2 are paid by the SGP. We were fortunate to get a sponsor from one company in Pretoria, and then 7 non-teaching staff. The school enrollment is 1177, including the grade R. And then our vision, ever since we are a full-service school, was to provide basic quality education, recognizing diversity in all our learners, to enable them to take their rightful place in the society. That's your chance.
So we're going to talk a little bit about why we got involved. So I've been part of the PfP team for about 3 years now, and I've worked in our business development side, which is the recruitment of business leaders. And a year ago, I took on this partnership with Johanna, which has been a life-changing experience for me. And I say to people, I started to live PfP. I've known PfP, but this was such an amazing experience for me because I could live the work that we talk about, and I could talk about it firsthand. And I'm passionate about education and how we can improve children's lives in South Africa. So one of the best things I've done.
How I got involved with PfP, I received a call from the district office to tell me that there's a program called PfP. Would you like to join? Then I said yes. To my surprise, the next question was that, when do you intend to retire? Then I said, yeah. Although I knew that my intention was to leave the department earlier, but I thought, no, this may disadvantage my school. Then I said, no, I'm going to retire at the age of 65. Then they sent the forms to me. I completed them. That was the end of 2014. And then I joined PfP. And I attended 3 sessions without a partner. I felt lonely indeed. I even said to Dina, maybe I'm not welcomed in this group. And then I met my amazing partner, my daughter at the same time. Just wonderful. Can see how wonderful we are. That is our grade 4 class.
So we're going to quickly talk about some of the projects we identified. We're not going to go into them in detail because we want to focus on one specifically. But we wanted to do some computer training for our teachers. And we wanted to do training for our newly elected, they were newly elected there in our school governing body. And what we did was a full-day simulation about decision making in the school and the impact it has on actual teaching time, which is the most crucial thing in the school. And then we did some mural paintings, and the picture's going to follow so you can see that. We did some team building for the staff, and we took a very different route. So we did some laughter therapy at school. And Sue, who did our laughter therapy, sitting in the second row. But we had such an amazing time, and the result of it is that we have a fun committee at school. And the fun committee The fun committee's responsibility is to find the joy in everyday life at the school. Their job is to suss out what the mood in the school is and just make sure that they keep everybody happy and joyful, because that has an impact on how everybody shows up in the school. One of the things we're planning for this year, which we wanted to share, is Teacher Appreciation Day. One of the things we've realized in education in general is that our teachers are underappreciated. So on the 5th of October, everybody is welcome to come to school, because we're going to be doing a teacher appreciation event. We're going to focus on the project that, for us, exemplifies what PfP is about, which is about putting school at the center of community. So because we're a full-service school, we have to be able to pull out our learners out of class to give them a bit of extra attention when they need it. And we decided to convert an old toilet into a classroom, and I'm going to let Johanna tell you how she managed to mobilize an entire community for this project.
But before I go there, I would like to emphasize the point of the laughter therapy. The fun committee, their duty is to find something that will make the staff members laugh, especially during the meetings. You'll be surprised how teachers are. During the meeting, especially when there's tension, they must find a joke to make us laugh. And to my surprise, this filters down to the learners. Whenever the teacher gets into class, must make it a point that the learners are laughing. And then this our mural painting. And then before I get to the converting toilets into a classroom, we had a bad incident. Our computer lab was battled. And then we lost 25 computers plus the server. But we didn't sit back and cry over the spilled water. We said, as community of Siphethu Full Service School, we managed to raise 48,000. And then at the moment, we have installed the electronic security with CCTV. And we're appealing to any good Samaritan to come and assist us to restore the hopes and dreams of our learners.
Yeah.
Right. Converting toilets into a classroom, we identified old toilets, and then we waited for our partner, that is EMPA. But we know that is a business. We didn't just stood back and wait for them. Then I mobilized the community of Siphethu Full Service School, especially the fathers of our learners, to say, come and build the classroom. Come and convert these toilets into a classroom, voluntarily so. Then the slides will show where we have started, and we are now left with only painting and floor tiles.
Okay. So while you watch that, you're going to be serenaded by these amazing learners who spent lots of hours practicing just so they could be here today. We can talk about. So we're just going to talk a little bit about what we learned, and I've been trying to sum up what my year with Johanna It's been like, and one phrase, it's a sentence or something that Louise said 2 years ago, and I never quite got it, and it's been on my mind for a while, and Louise always said that the delivery vehicle of her expertise was her humanity when she started working at Canamere Primary. And I finally get it, because it doesn't matter what I know or how much I know. I've found that the most important thing is how I show up at Sipetu. And I go to school and I feel welcome, and we're a family, and I work with Johanna, who's amazing and has all of these brilliant ideas, and sometimes I actually feel a little bit like a fraud because Johanna does all the work. And for me, it's been an amazing experience that, yeah, it's been wonderful.
Thank you. From my side, as a principal, I've learned to chill. Honestly, I've learned to chill. I've stopped to stress. So because Rosie will say, no, Johanna, just chill. And then after chilling, everything gets into order. And the most important thing, thank you. And the most important thing I've learned from PfP is that I must appreciate my colleagues. I must also appreciate my learners. I must appreciate parents. And that made me succeed in influencing, especially the fathers, to do the work themselves, to convert old toilets into a classroom. It's now a fully fledged classroom which only needs painting and tiles. And then again, I've learned even to appreciate the least favored person in my staff. You know, it's hard. And then another thing what I've learned is that we are diverse, and I don't think the same. So we must appreciate one another. I may think that Rosie is not happy to see me, only to find out that I'm wrong. It's not what she is thinking. I'm thinking what she's not thinking. She's actually appreciating. So I appreciate my colleagues. I appreciate parents of my learners. I love my work. Thank you.